Hello, welcome back. It is more of this video game that we play. I gotta move the mic, hold on. Should really do that before I start recording, but hey, it's me. We have 2 quests and we have 2 story thingadings to get through. Unfortunately, we no longer have access to the prior story battle for what should be relatively obvious reasons, unfortunately. I'm relatively tempted just to go ahead and do the paralogs over the quests. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with this one because it's at the top of the list, so why not? It says suggested level 13, which is exactly the same as the free battle, so I assume, I don't remember what our levels are off the top of my head. It's been a few days, but I assume we are plenty strong enough for that. We are missing our tank, so it's a thing I'll have to be aware of.
Hey, Professor.
Hi.
How's life treating you? Are you working
great.
today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun. Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat.
What are you after?
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you. There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off. You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah? Yes, Miquelon. He was the oldest son of House Gautier. What's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right?
That's a trap if ever there was one.
And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful.
Return to previous screen. The whole point of coming here was to do this.
Great.
Why is that an
I'll
option?
talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor.
We had 2 load screens. Let's go. I love how fast I can make them run. For really no reason, but look at them go. Alright, straight into it. Let's see what we got. I had to remember what the buttons were. We've got Ingrid, we've got Dimitri, and we got our casters. They have what appears to be an abundance of archers on the left side. Good lord. Thief leader. I mean, we have casters. We're just gonna slap them with magic. Does have extra avoid and resistance on that tile, unfortunately, but he can't do anything to casters, so what does it matter? Oh, wait a minute. We're spread up. Spread out, sorry, not spread up. She's a healer, right? Yeah. So we have a healer on each side. I think I'm actually alright with the way we're spread out. Sort of. Can't move Sylvain. And you go over there. Can't move you either. Move you over here. Maybe. Yeah. Something like that. I believe this is fine. Sleepy Dimitri or Sylvain falls in battle.
We've got the thieves covered on both sides.
Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
I see. There are many escape routes, apparently. Well, I was planning to send people down this way anyway. There's a gate up there, so...
I'll cut through.
Sure, whatever. Get slapped around a little bit for me, unless you get targeted. Yeah, you're gonna get targeted. Can you kill without damage? No. Well, if he dodges, or if she dodges, yes, but otherwise, no. Also, I forgot my volume. It's a smidge loud in this game.
Let's keep our guard up.
I'm also still mad that I lost to do like that,
My
man.
father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get. Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
As soon as they're hurt?
Here goes.
I would prefer to not have her targeted by
on it.
everyone and their mother, but I'd also prefer it not to have him targeted. This is all plain terrain over here.
Stay focused.
I wish that crest would
Should I
proc
have
on the
held
second
back?
hit instead of the first hit, but whatever. We're already 18 now. Not a very good level, but we're already 18 now. He might miss, which makes this free. Oh, or he could do that, which also makes it free.
That one is expected.
I don't know if
I'm
that's
impressed.
expected, but sure. Right, he can still move. The big dude over there is not going to move, so... Curiously, they don't want to attack her. For some reason. There you go.
Thank goodness.
I keep forgetting I can change on that menu without going backwards. What all do you have? Goddess Ring, Short Spear, Energy Drop, Magic Staff, Speed Ring. Plus 4 luck. Restores HP each turn. That's pretty good. So those people in the center, I'm going to assume, are the ones running.
Ready.
Should put her south, because
I'll give
that's
it my
actually the
all.
direction I'm gonna go. You can't counter for some reason. I mean, I can barely hit him, but he also can't counter for some reason. Oh, because I'm on that corner tile that he can't hit, right? Right. Sure.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
Yeah? Let me know how that goes.
I'll go.
Probably okay, all things considered, but let me know how it goes anyway. You're capable of reaching that far?
Why am I even here?
It's actually impressive that he's capable of reaching that far. That's
I can
better
feel
level.
the difference. I can always depend on you.
Let us away.
We are gonna have to go north to deal with stuff up here. What's your dodge chance over here? Extremely high. It's not gonna be that high on Fisty Boy. We'll go for it. Dodge. Let's go. Yeah, she should stay. Yeah. One of them's gonna be in the grass either way. Bushes. Mercedes cannot be killed. Mercedes, sorry. Getting kind of lucky on dodges right now. I was banking on my cavalry dodging things anyway, so.
Won't work.
I was wondering where he attacked me from.
Too slow.
Alright, Axe Boy. This one's important. Oh, easy.
I did what I had to.
I'm glad the Pegasus joined in on the posing. Her resistance is absurd. Someone pointed that out in the comments that she has really high resistance despite that unit being weak to magic. Or flying units supposedly being weak to magic. Apparently it's wyverns that are weak, but you know what I mean. But she can actually easily fight mages, it's just archers that I have to worry about.
I must stay focused.
No one so far appears to be running, by the way. Just want to point that out. Hello, helicopter. Well, why there's a helicopter out here, but there is. It's about to probably start getting picked up by the mic if it's not already. It is. Hello. That was a plane, not a helicopter. It just sounded like a helicopter. She can't deal with the stronghold. No. Is it a plane? I don't fucking know, man, but it needs to chill. By the way, she can't. I don't think she can take on Axeman very well by herself, so she's gonna chill for now. Who isn't going to chill is you. Never mind, you are going to chill. I was hoping he'd kill it like super fast, but... Really? I mean, that allows someone else to kill him for free. Was he crits? He did. Like, she could hit, you could hit him. Alternatively, you could kill this dude, which is probably a good idea.
Next time, bring your friends.
And my girl Flane over here. There you go. Nosferatu. 89, don't miss. Thanks. And now we can have someone stand on that tile to heal up.
I am maturing.
She's maturing.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
You got it, Sylvain. There's one right here, big old armory axe boy. We have a mage though, so we'll just walk up like this and be like, hey, dude. It's the weakest thing I can kill you with. Oh, actually, who I meant to be targeting. There you go. Fire kills you. Poor guy. Just doing his job, getting bullied.
Feeling stronger.
More magic. 24 magic.
That's one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
Northwest. Because we're already over there. Fortunately, you can't hit Armor Man. You aggro someone when you do that, which is actually beneficial. You don't have any arts that you can use with this stuff. Which is really just awkward. I can do this.
Just give up.
That occurred to me a little late in the thought process, but I figured it out
This is what
eventually.
a real man looks like.
A master of magic over here. Why are you moving again? You should go over there. I keep forgetting you can move twice, and then you move up. And you can finish him off. And probably dodge.
Predictable.
Yep.
You fought well.
Nice try.
Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Yeah, Lord, me. Probably could have paused it, but, you know. Everyone looking about like what I expected, more or less. I want you on here. She's not gonna fight you, I just want you to heal up on that tile real quick. One health. I guess this is actually good because it gives Flame the XP that she needs. Calculated. She needs better accuracy. I don't know why her accuracy is so low.
It's
But
the
that's
least I
alright.
could do.
Alright, all you guys are chilling. You can kill this dude off for free.
I did what I had to.
Ingrid's over here soloing half the map. Can you target me up here? I could go here and get some more attention. We're gonna have to move people over to that northeast one at some point here. Is there? There's not a north, no. So there's only actually two more that we have to worry about here. Unfortunately, you're about to get shot with a bunch of arrows. I'm pretty sure all of these archers have more range than I do. Which is really just awkward. Alright, you guys chill there. We're gonna have a sweet encirclement of these people standing in the middle for some reason. Nice dodge. I think it was a little flamboyant, but nice dodge.
Hey!
Their archers are very inaccurate, I've noticed. Ingrid, you need to have more crit rate. Just throwing that out there. She basically doesn't take damage right now, but she needs more crit rate. More everything, to be honest. There you go. Speak of the devil.
Stronger still.
And her battalion got everything? Let's go. Alright. We're gonna move Ash up there. He's gonna solo this guy up here on his own because he's not gonna get countered or anything. Ingrid killed someone. Neither of them is gonna hit for shit if they attack next turn.
You weren't ready.
It's not like I'm worried or anything. Alright, you can still move. What is... hold on. Right, I can't just make you sit there. Whatever. Why are they just standing there? Even if I get in range of them, they just stand there. Can't do that. So we'll just attack you from here instead. Their hit rate appears to have gone up tremendously by moving one tile closer to you. I wish it hadn't, but...
It's not over yet.
Alright, then you finish this. He doesn't even have counter from close range.
I'm getting stronger.
The one
Another
left.
escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out the...
Oops. I didn't mean to hit that, in case you're curious. You guys the only ones that haven't moved, basically. I suspect if I begin to engage them, they're going to run to the remaining escape route, which is way up there. They appear to be already moving. And they're moving straight north. But why? There's not an escape that way, as far as the game has told me, right? I mean, it's not marked. There's no stronghold up here. There is a gate up there, but it's a different kind of gate. Oh, but this one was marked as a stronghold with that kind of gate, too. This one is marked as a stronghold without a gate. Interesting. Well, if they're running, and they do not target me if I walk over here, curiously. But if I stand on this tile, shouldn't that then prohibit them from moving? Where can you go? You can fight him.
Watch and learn. No hesitation.
Gonna have to move quick since they're on the go now. Unfortunately. Like, if this counts as an escape route, surely I can just stand on it, right? Start backing people. Hopefully it does. Can move you, you attract the attention of a friend. Which shouldn't be a problem, you have plenty of health. I may as well just start moving everyone up this way. Okay, they are actually going over to that stronghold, which is what I suspected they were supposed to be doing. Hello. Random enemy out here trying to interrupt me. What else do you have? What gambit do you have? I don't remember. I wanted to... I can't just look at her gambit. It's 2 of them. Doesn't kill them, we'll keep them from moving.
Our
Though.
strategy is solid.
It also moves one of them backwards. I'm up here now. Smile. We may as well curve shot him, because it reduces his health. Well, he's gonna heal anyway. Perhaps should have had Ingrid walk backwards and deal with that stronghold instead of marching forward. What your gambit? What's your hit range? You hit to the side, which is currently nothing, unfortunately. Because I moved that unit. You know, as you do. Hey, swords now D.
It's all becoming clearer.
He's done it. Forgot I had him using swords, I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna make it there. Can you hit them with this? You can. Can actually hit quite a few of them with this right now. 58%. It's not very high. He missed. Which I think misses all of them. Oh no. Some minor damage to him.
That worked out.
I wish it hadn't missed, but you know, RNG and all that jazz. What's your move range? He will not quite reach it. He's the furthest one out, so the others definitely aren't going to reach it. You guys definitely aren't going to make it over here to help anything.
No hard feelings.
With like the items they have. But we need to start killing these guys. Can't quite reach over there. Like I can shoot him, for sure. Will it kill him? No. What's your range? Nothing useful. I could gambit. She has rally. Well, let's see what's going on back here. This is the furthest up one that she can hit. Or he can hit, sorry. He missed, unfortunately. God damn it. I was hoping to kill him so that she could move forward, but that's out of the equation now.
Over already?
Received a short spear. Hooray. Yeah, she could have gone all the way up there and hit him. Let's try this gambit. This gambit may not work, but it's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna walk back here. I'm gonna gambit you. And you're gonna walk all the way up here and not kill this guy. Unless he procs his thing, I think. Now I can walk up here and kill this guy, but one's still gonna escape, and he's got a magic staff, which I want. Goddess ring's way the fuck in the back. Curiously. Hit myself with that. That doesn't really help there, does it? The animation for onagers is very silly. I just want to point that out. You don't have rally, do you? No. And her gambit is a heal. I actually forgot to see what her stuff was, but it's fine. I think Speedwing is just gone. What is your gambit? It's the 2 tiles in front of you. can't quite reach the exit tile. Unless it's just blocking me because of the dude on the stronghold, I don't know. Well, we can bank on... Do I even want to try to bank on that? I don't think I do. We can bank on his seal procking, whatever it is. Which I think kills this dude. If it doesn't, we lose all 3 of these. I'd like to have those 2, but I don't think I can do anything about that. But if it does proc and kill him, he's got 8 extra health. Can I see his seal somewhere? Crest, sorry. Doesn't say how much. Should have probably had Ingrid just come back and try and deal with the stronghold instead of wandering over. Well, I want at the very least the staff, and I'm not sure I want to bank on killing him. Yeah. We can do this, which catches 2. So we're gonna miss the dude at the speedway.
Let's try our plan.
Assuming it hits. If it didn't hit, I was about to be real sad. Probably should have not done that, but that's okay.
We'll see.
Wish you had gotten that strength return earlier, but that's okay. That's all we can do. Just those 2? Yeah.
Good rep. Let's get out of here for now. Ugh, they're getting away. If only we'd taken the stronghold out in time.
Listen here, Sylvain. Unfortunately, my advanced planning didn't work out very well. Leave me alone. If I hadn't left Felix on that tile for a turn, that would have worked out as well. 4 hit rate, by the way. Anyway, there you go. We did it, team.
You weren't ready.
We missed one of them. Which is unfortunately the one with the +2 speed, which is pretty substantial. But we got the ring, we got the staff. Stuff way back there that I never actually picked up, yeah. Doesn't really matter, and we're not gonna get that one. Is there one we can get? No. Really? He needs his lance, not swords. Swords. He's actually still not fighting. He's just trying to run away to a non-existent exit. Curiously enough. Should have let Flame kill that. Oh well.
That's the last of them. Thieves everywhere.
Whoops.
I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At
I
least
don't
we've
think I
restored
even
the
hit that
peace
button.
here, even if it's only for a little while.
You defeated most of the thieves. I wish it had said all of the thieves, but that's okay. Good job, Ingrid. Gautier Knights. I suspect those are good, considering they're story-related, story-tied. And now we get to do the Ingrid
Professor,
quest.
thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh? Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward. I guess that's why my father tasked me with this mission. He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic. This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother, and now it's mine. Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gautier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess.
What gave that away?
Suppose I am.
Me?
Miquelon hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical. I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest and I didn't, would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting? Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his? You're probably right, Professor. It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight, and for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way. Vargas has always been a cold place, never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, it's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony. The whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward, including the Lance of Ruin. I know I can trust you with it until you think I'm ready. And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime.
You have another favor to ask?
No, I'm just asking a friend to hang out, that's all.
Is that a favor? Counts as a
Again,
favor.
Thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.
No problem. Have that lance. Can't carry any more shit. A common problem. Alright. Rumored nuptials. Everyone's favorite title to a battle.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. And hello, Professor. Nothing's the matter. Well, nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major. Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about. Now? Oh, I really did not wish to bother you with such trivialities. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court, an enterprising noble from an allied territory. It's most likely that he wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away from this guy.
That's always a good
He's
sign.
offered a sizable dowry, so I must at least consider it. For the sake of my family.
Dowry? Blood money. That's all it is.
Dorothea,
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out?
I don't know what this has to do with me, but sure.
Great. Let's tell the others.
really? Okay.
I mean, I'm just your professor, not your marriage counselor. But sure. Some weapons in combat arts afflict status effects. When do I get stuff that poisons? I want to poison people. That seems like a remarkably powerful debuff. Hello. That's a lot of lava. And chest. You can open that for free though. It's a lot of dead allies on these paralog maps. It's the only enemy I've seen so far. Which is markedly suspicious. This appears to be the only visible enemy on the map, which is still markedly suspicious. Less movement, less defense. Hurts. Well, let's really know what we're doing, but let's go ahead and fight, I guess. I can't, like, prep my units because I don't know what's happening. Or get Ingrid to the target. Okay. Where's the target?
The more we look into this guy, the more I see he's a monster and no good for my Ingrid.
No kidding. There's no denying it. We better get back to the
He
monastery.
lives in a volcano.
Hold on a minute, you brats.
Oh, hello. Friends have arrived, I see.
Hand over the girl.
Surely you can't mean me. Wait, did he send them?
This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid before things get too messy for him. Of course, we know the truth about him now, and he'll want to kill us and get rid of the evidence.
My
But
favorite.
we'll never let him take Ingrid. Come on, let's hurry!
Alright, well.
Protect Ingrid! Don't let anyone get near her!
Haha, you'll never escape.
There's no... Oh, it's all the way over there. Figures. There's no brush or anything to hide in. There's a bunch of wasteland, too. It's awkward. And I suspect the AI is rather unwilling to move onto tiles that kill it, but we'll see how that works
I'm on
out.
it.
Oh right, it didn't fix our inventory. Oops, a daisy.
Be gone.
Forgot about the whole inventory situation before we started. Oh, you can move again. I don't know why it's telling me you can't actually move anywhere.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna open this chest. Killer axe. High critical hit rate. 25, that is high. Albeit, I think that's the only chest. And all of these units move, yeah, except for the heal tile units, which is about standard. Actually, he moves. So does he. So everyone but that mage moves? What's up? Oh, there's another chest over there. What's up with this mage? This merchant. He has antitoxin in his inventory, which is a little suspicious. Well, I want to kill him because he's special and doesn't
Ready.
move. Ingrid can't be hurt if she's flying over the abyss that no one can get to.
I'll go.
I'll spread people out too much. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Can't afford to lose.
Really don't want to spread people out much at all.
Everyone will be so
Horror
pleased.
magic. The glass cannon continues.
That's my cue.
Oh right, she can't pick
give
that
it
up.
my all.
Forgot.
Here we go.
We'll send most people north and have them kind of sweep around.
I'll increase the reward. Now hurry up and capture that girl.
That merchant is giving orders to the bandits. I bet if we take him out, reinforcements will cease.
Ah. Reinforcements, I see. There's a chest that way, so that's my job. I want to... There we go, pull that guy forward if we can. He should only get attacked by one person. Look at these baits that are happening. You can actually get hit there? What? That's surprising. I wonder how frequent the reinforcements are.
Another win.
All these levels, let's go. That could have been better, but it's not bad because you got resistance and you have none of that. Look at these weaklings out here. Why are you even here, Felix?
Try to keep up.
Oh, you... cunt. It missed, but you cunt. We didn't get the counter damage because of that. I don't think Ingrid even really needs protection. She's fine. Also, it turns out the AI will kill themselves by standing on lava. So that's good to know. And easily abusable. You already reinforced someone. I guess reinforcements are just constant then. There's that chest down there. Alright, northern crew gets to move up.
It's not over yet.
She needs XP anyway. What level is Dimitri? I should probably check that. He's 17. Okay. Just chill there. You guys are more or less doing nothing. Which is fine. This dude decided to stand on the lava, which makes my life easier. A prayer ring. I didn't realize he had an item. I would like you to sit on that heal tile, since we're gonna have him wait over here for decades anyway. Was it just every turn they get a new swordsman over there? Good lord. I mean, this technically is free XP if I just sit Dimitri over there and pass turns. Is there a turn limit? I don't think there was. Like, we could actually just sit Dimitri over there and have him automatically kill everything by counterattacking constantly. I would like to pull you forward, but I'd like to not do it with him. Since his defense is lower than mine, we'll do it like that. You Guess you have to take an extra turn to stand right there. An ally died on that heal panel. That's concerning.
You never had a chance.
Technically that's free XP for everything, just Dimitri's free because he doesn't take any damage.
I must keep.
Well, like, if they spawn one every turn, they might not. I wish you'd stop doing this. Because I don't get my counters. Damn it.
Predictable.
Why did Flame show up on that screen? What? I just realized that, like, Flame was attacking him or something. Whoever here needs XP. Several people, but specifically you. I need to unequip. Oh, you can't attack for one time, right? Dodge? Nah.
Doing my part.
Expected him to not dodge, honestly, but what? You've been poisoned. The archer have poison arrows? I don't see anything special about them. There's a lot of antitoxin around. Or did I just get poisoned naturally? I don't know. There's some antitoxin. You're gonna get attacked either way. Just go over there, you'll be 8. You continue marching forward. As do you. Could make a bunch of friends if I park her up there. Let's do that.
Excuse me.
63. Crits are a little strong in this game. In case that's not apparent yet. She's gonna get attacked, but she'll be okay. You. Get over here. And that's your home, so you don't have to move anywhere. We get all these people to move. Devil Axe. Inflicts 10 damage after combat. Can't crit. But an extra 10 damage is pretty substantial. Interdasting. %, and he actually hit. Astonishing if nothing else.
You're weak.
More! All of the swordsmen. Give them all to me. Constantly. How long does that poison last? Forever? That's, awkward. Start hitting me if I walk over here. I'm pretty sure they would prefer to attack her. So even if I move him up, it's not gonna really do anything.
I must stay focused.
Hey, mastered skills for soldier.
This should be enough.
Defense +2 and reposition. Both of those sound pretty good. 1 health. I'm mad. I'm mad that it's 1 health. Just stay there, it doesn't really matter. Thanks for the free XP, dude. Now you guys go south. Preferably fighting people on the edge, if anything. Meant to do items for him, not wait, but that's okay, he'll live. Is it possible to drag you guys? Yes. Drag them onto the lava bit over here. Hello. That's awkward. Because I'm in the tile next to this dude, I should get a counter. I did, just he's using gambits like an asshole. Which I wish he would stop doing. Hey. Easy level.
This is
Good
what a real
stats
man
too,
looks like.
actually. It's also what a real man looks like, by the way. Oh, they moved off of the shit faster than I thought they were going to. They stopped spawning enemies over here. My boy Ash out here dying.
Who's next?
You have the range to hit Ash? You do, actually. Impressive.
Thanks so much.
I forgot the range on that is affected by our magic stat. That's ridiculous. Well, he dies because he's doing shit and I want him to stop.
I did what I had to. I'm getting the hang of it.
The other dude's gonna die to a counterattack from somebody, somewhere. Although I do need to protect you. But I also can't move very far. Does she have any items with her? She does. You're still bleeding, or sorry, poisoned, but whatever. Healing staff. Well, we know who that's going on. You guys chill there. Do you... what gambit does she have? I don't remember. Oh, she has the AoE, which does a fuck ton of damage if it hits. Good lord.
Now!
Which it did, so
I had
woo.
no choice.
Almost killed all of them actually, which is impressive. I do have to bear in mind there's stuff that's gonna try and come up behind me here. I think it's too far away to matter, but it is up there.
I won't go down so easily.
Thanks for not missing. Appreciate it. 24.
Next
The
time,
hit
bring
rates
your
on the
friends.
axe dudes are getting a little bad out here. Another
Stronger,
quite good
huh?
level. I wish his resistance wasn't made of like paper confetti,
Let's
but
think carefully.
I hate everything about these people. Stop using your troops. Please. I'd also like it if he wasn't still poisoned, but you know. The reinforcements should now cease, so we're probably just gonna win by routing. Well, that's unfortunate. Crit? Oh, you only hit one? Oh, because it broke, right? Didn't really account for that there, did I?
As expected.
Oh, Flame is getting XP every time I do something. She's just chilling back
Such
there. Look at
power
her.
dwells within.
Flame leveled up.
A bit disappointing.
You're not wrong. But also, why is she getting XP when I do stuff? Oh, I had the God of Shriek. Right. I forgot it's equipped because of that. You two are archers, so you'll be assholes about everything. I could hit you with an iron sword. For style points. Look at her go.
That worked out.
Style points. This rusted shit in my inventory. Excuse me? Reinforcements when the dude is gone that was ordering reinforcements? I'll have you know that's markedly rude and against the rules. Rip mercenaries. Well, they're gonna be primarily chasing Ingrid, so they're gonna move a lot.
Another win.
And by move a lot, I mean change the direction they're running a lot. Maybe Ingrid can reach him. She actually can. Having a flying unit here is markedly useful. More
I will get
resistance.
stronger still.
Because she just kind of does whatever she wants, wherever she wants. You need to not be in the back because you're going to get slapped if you are.
Thanks so much.
We will have Dimitri in the rear. Cover for any attacks back there. And then you guys... Well, you need to change weapon, but hold on. Move him out of the way so she can get across this in one go. I suppose it didn't matter to change weapons immediately.
Enemies in hiding? Here? They are really getting on my last nerve.
Me too.
Worth a try.
God damn it. That camera shake is awful, by the way, but also, god damn it, stop using those.
Easy.
Well,
That went as expected.
that guy has short-lived life. We're definitely going to end up winning by routing enemies, I think.
Saw that coming. Right where I was.
This was a 69.
I must stay
Nice.
focused.
I was gonna say it's unnecessary, but he got 69, so never mind. Let's have you pick this up and then get that XP next turn if we're not done yet. I don't think we can get across this in a single turn. Oh, he's not poisoned anymore. Hey. Be careful with Ingrid. I don't want her fighting too many people at the same time.
So obvious.
You don't get 2 hits? Your sword broke, that's why you don't get 2 hits. God damn it. Always with the breaking of the swords. Kill him.
Who's next?
Forget the whole getting her to the exit plan. We got a new
I
plan.
must keep aiming higher.
And it involves killing everyone, so I hope you like this new plan. You guys don't move. I like to pick up all the shit that's on the map, but the vast majority of this is complete garbage. Like, all those rusted items are just terrible.
This is our chance.
Please stop. You keep missing, so it's not doing anything, but please stop. I wish I could Ash XP. I don't really want her fighting this. And of course, if we move out here, they're gonna try and fight me on terrain penalty, which isn't great. Gotta move over there at some point, I guess. And I suppose technically I don't. Covered one gambit use. You kill these misbegotten fools.
Sorry about this.
Oh, well. Who needs 2 hits when you just crit all the time? Magic? Hey.
You can rely on me.
You wanna use Dorothy? Nah. Dimitri's already well strong enough, but you know, let's get some XP for him. Who hasn't moved? Ingrid hasn't. You guys haven't, after all.
Just give up.
I agree with the just give up plan. Curiously, this pulls him away from the dude that's clearly weaker. Because he's standing on lava, and now he's dead, so it doesn't matter, but seems like an odd decision.
This is what a
I'll take it. It seems odd. Ow. Got too much shit, man. Hey, training gauntlets. Everyone's favorite. You don't need to move. None of you people back here need to move. Short spear. Better than training lance. But it's shorter. That's quite short, actually. Does it even constitute a spear?
I'm getting the hang of.
I suppose it does, given it's, you know, how naming works, but still. Oh, you guys haven't moved. You know, Annette? Annie? Go get him, Tiger. Perfect.
Oh, thank goodness.
Should be everyone. There you go. Got both chests, we got all the items. Dimitri motivation maxed out, apparently. Ooh, Pegasus Co. I gotta check everyone's items and battalions and stuff at some point before the end of the month. So many things to do. Actually, we're probably gonna battle again
Thank you
this month.
Ingrid, welcome back. Did you speak with your father?
I did. I just returned to the monastery. As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal outright. Were we to form ties with such an individual,
He
it
seems
would
to
bode
be a
poorly
good
for our
dude.
family, regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
A noble to the
Thank
bone.
Goodness. I'm so glad it all worked out.
But a good dude.
You and me
Her father,
both.
I mean.
My father also insisted I take this.
Hmm. I wonder if you get a hero's relic for Dedu's story as
Indeed.
well.
This
doesn't
is
have
the
a crest,
magic
does he?
lance Lewin, which has been passed down for generations within my family. My father and siblings have no way of using it, since they bear no crest. Father told me I should take it, and use it to protect myself with. He said it's far better used protecting his daughter than gathering dust.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn, but I am proud of who he is. Dorothea, Professor, I want to thank you.
It really was quite exciting, too. So, you know, don't worry about it. I could never hand over my lovely Ingrid to some jerk who only wants her for her crest.
Oh, do I belong to you now, rather than to myself?
There was no denial there. I'm just gathering freaking heroes relics over here, apparently. What could go wrong?
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. So much.
I have gratitude.
Some of these load screens are strangely long.
Thank you.
I'm not actually sure why. Just do it automatically. I don't think I need to adjust anything. No one has any motivation, apparently.
Professor.
Focus on sword instead of sword and brawling? Yes. That's all you were doing anyway. See nothing wrong with this. Apparently focusing on a single skill instead of both skills gives you slightly less total experience. Can't remember exactly what it was. There's a lot of info in comments. I really appreciate it, by the way. In case it's not apparent. Good comments. But it's in one of the comments, the exact amount, but apparently you get slightly less when you focus a single skill. But I think that's made up for the fact that you get more in that singular skill than if it was split, but, you know. Host a tea party. Good ol' Ash.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Thank you very much. A little bitter.
Bitter?
Yes.
Working hours for cards, food in the dining hall, gifts you'd like to receive?
Yes.
What are these topics that we're given here?
Yes.
Overcoming weakness, strange fish in the pond. Leaning towards fish.
Wow.
I was correct.
Huh?
If you'd like. Well, we already know that's good because we had that before. There you go. Perfect tea time. That doesn't count because we got a duplicate, but perfect tea time. Oh wait, no, you have to do one more. That's right.
Have you ever seen a ghost? Probably for the best if you haven't.
Got a point. Laugh. Laugh or chat. I'm gonna laugh. Oh, I didn't like it. Should have chatted.
Thanks for the tea. I hope we can do this again.
Why wouldn't he like that laugh there? He made a little joke. Probably didn't think it was a joke. Oh well. Not a perfect tea time. Sad face.
Happy
Frowning
now?
emoji. Ooh, a perfect. Let's go.
I can do better now.
I should see how much writing is actually required. Oh, that was close for Dimitri. How much writing is actually required.
It's all becoming clearer.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Alert stance. What does that mean? Rescue. The hell's alert stance mean? We have a weekend after this. What do we do here? Explore? Apparently that's what we do. We can explore, we get the morale, the motivation back up for next week's teaching. It's probably the best plan. But first, that's not a unique, right? That's just mercenary. But first, what, writing? A, B plus, A, a lot of writing, apparently. Unless I want stuff like War Master. Just beat the shit out of people. You punch them, apparently. Just punch everyone to death. Is there anyone... I really want him on Lord. It's Sword. That's right. And you have a sword ranking of what? E+. So it needs a smidgen more if I just make them use swords for a little. We're gonna keep him on Lance, but we can make him use swords for a little to get him that intermediate? Yeah. I don't want to make him that. I don't know that that's any good to make him that, but... And we're getting close to the point where we have to start worrying about advanced classes as well. Oh, does Flame have any unique? No. The icon for like the Fortress Knight with Flame. Comical looking to me. Unfortunately, we're not getting a Fortress Knight anymore, cause you know. All right, let's explore. We're mostly gonna be eating food. We already talked to everyone and done all that. Hand out stuff to people, but
Oh.
it's food hours out here.
Let me see.
24/7 food hours, brought to you by Campbell's Soup. Today is the day for some bonding bites. Okay. Bring professors and students together. Effects are enhanced when dining with students from your own house. Well, we may as well grab those two then.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
She's not wrong. It looks like dumplings. I didn't actually read what we got though, but it's like a salad, some dumplings, some sort of bread, some sort of tomato-y based soup, perhaps. Alright, what about this? Lots of people? I don't know, Dimitri. And, Flame. No. Eh. Everyone needs motivation.
Oh, this looks...
There's some delicious food. How do I eat this much food is what I want to know, but it's how much I eat. So what is Flame like? She like anything? I mean, she enjoys all this stuff, but it doesn't have a little up arrow for some reason. I'm not sure why that would be. He says delicious
Today's
food.
dish was so... You're...
One of these days I'll get these treats. I could teach myself too. Not teach myself, but like have the professors teach me, which is probably a good idea. Do support in a second. Now that I'm thinking upon it, we could do faith, level that up, maybe get that 3rd star. Assuming it lets me. I don't really know how teaching stuff works when it's a different weekend than last time. Hello, Rhea. I need you to educate me in the ways of prayer. Get a star?
The glory of progress.
Oh, there we go. White magic avoid plus 20.
Such power dwells within.
That's a lot of avoid. Okay, what, got all this inventory shit to deal with. Could train myself in writing, that gets me up. How many points do I have? 2. We're gonna do writing, and then probably food again. A bunch of people want to talk to me, apparently. Who does writing? Geralt, maybe? What's his room? Is the one down here? Yes.
Yes. Power prep the Reese. I've been committed. You be on your
ACS guard. He does do writing, okay.
Practice yields results.
Hooray, E+ writing. But that necessarily benefits me very much, but that's okay. And we're gonna spend the last little tidbit eating again. I'm a gluttonous teacher, apparently. I must eat at all times, continuously consume. Oops. Had a brain fart there. Sylvain and Flane, I think, are the only ones left, yeah. And they both like this, so there you go. That gets our whole class motivation maxed out.
Yeah.
This is nearly as delicious.
Oh, Mother's cooking. I think we've already fed her before, so we've seen everyone anyway. Alright, these should all be support things, so I'm just gonna do it from the menu to save myself the hassle. Oh my lord. You know what, actually? Yeah, we'll do it now. I was gonna say we could wait, but the rest of this video is just gonna be support and teaching. If that's not your thing, then... Oh, I have to actually walk around for this? Man. Anyway, if that's not your thing, I don't know why you're watching me play Fire Emblem, because that's like 90% of this game.
Ugh. Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies. Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
So many
I understand
letters.
where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
Oh man, getting the
My
nitty gritty.
dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
I mean... nobility, but also I don't really like either of these options. We'll go with that one instead.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Alright. Now we wander to the next one, of which there are many. One of them was at my room. Why can't the rest of you just go to my room? That would tremendously simplify things. We're gonna go to this north one and then just walk south. I'm assuming this is north anyway. It seems to imply that this is north.
Professor,
Hi. How's it going, Felix?
you're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it.
Well, I am a mercenary.
Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see.
This is a somewhat ironic discussion considering he went from sword and brawling to sword as his focus.
You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before.
I don't remember what I said before. Apparently that.
I was raised to value strength above all else. Whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong?
I'm literally a mercenary. It's... I'm gonna go with to protect the people, but realistically probably to survive. Actually... You're a mercenary. It is literally to survive.
That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure.
See?
So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose
I assume he says that for both anyway.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
What if I don't want to get along? Forehead. Alright, the rest should be south of you. You just run down this way. One of them's over here. Hello, random peoples. Don't mind
Professor.
me. Hi.
Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner. Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean?
Not really, no.
I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? The noble family from that area sought to seize the throne after my father's untimely death. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket. Inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely?
No.
When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
You gotta kill what you gotta kill, but... you know. It never makes it good. Role-playing my character, leave me alone. I've never actually killed anyone. And I hope to never do that. As I suspect pretty much everyone else in the world probably has the same thought process thing.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
It is now. I don't know him. Good answer.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
Time to carry an old man.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance.
I'm an expert at carrying people. Go with the second one.
I don't think I did anything particularly deserving of praise. I'm just happy that I could help. You did a great job cheering him up on your own. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
I mean, don't we all live in the church?
I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus.
It's a different church, okay.
Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me.
This explains why she's so heavily religious.
Professor? It's about a dream of mine.
Sure, go for it.
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream.
What?
Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Why? I gotta know the stature, the nobility thing. Why would that stop you? Oops. For what reason would that stop? Questionable. Not entirely sure. Oh, hey, Flame. Hopefully your brother doesn't beat me with a
Excuse
stick
me,
for talking to you.
May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about
I like chicken and rice. And, Chicken and dumplings is also good. Big fan of stuffed crust pizza. It should be the only option for pizza.
Because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor? The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
I also agree with this statement. What are you talking about?
About fish, of course.
Ah, yes, of course, fish.
Bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
That's a good question. We don't know how old we are. So, let's go with the honest option. I have no idea.
Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious.
Even to myself.
Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students? Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here.
Ah, yes. This is a nice, vague answer of the actual question there.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Everyone around here seems to think I do a lot more than I actually do. Also, yeah, we did need to feed him because we got all of those, I'll talk to someone else next to my fucking... Damn. Anyway, we got all of those support scenes because we ate with everyone, so it raised everyone up enough to get that. So the extra motivation from doing them was irrelevant, unfortunately. I guess technically I could have not done them this week, done them later. But that you lose out. You get bonus stats for these, right? So I lose out on all that.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief?
I know what thief he's talking about. Sorry, I mute myself during voice acting stuff, and when it does scenes like this, I take my hands off the controller and everything, in case you're curious why sometimes it takes a second.
I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Oh no, I captured him easily. I'm pretty quick on my feet, you know. But I decided not to make him pay for the book. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. What happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine. Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
That's a fair statement, by the way. Don't risk a life, you know?
It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop. I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lugh and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book, and money too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read.
Well, this is quite the positive turn of events.
With the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
Taking the book back. Forehead. Alright, is that everyone? I believe it to be. Indeed, it appears so. And we've used all our points, so. That's it then. Alright, yeah. I could check the village, or the marketplace and such. I don't think I need to. I mean, I could do that from the menu anyway. I gotta do a bunch of inventory stuff. Instruct manually this time. Because I want to instruct Dimitri in particular with swords. I forgot to check the statues too. Whoops. Did you learn a little bit better, dude?
It's all coming.
There you go. You only needed a D, right? To do the mastery? I think it was just that.
That worked out.
Figured we may as well do that. Is anyone close to anything in particular? You with bows. So we'll teach you for sure.
So this is how...
I know he has the stars here, and I'm probably going to continue teaching him in that, but I don't think that's really the best idea. But I will keep doing it anyway.
This will be you. Am I starting to
master this? No, not really. But I want to see what passive he gains from that. It's probably something specifically related to lances, which will make it not very useful, but... I think Sylvain's probably the best option here, because we can get 2 ranks on him. Oh, that's right, I was teaching him that too.
I'm really getting... Hey! Got it.
Good to go. Alright, back to teaching you that.
Hey! Wow.
He should be close to getting that 3rd star pretty soon here. Flame. I forgot how good she is at spears. I also need to teach Annette in Faith at some point, because she needs both magics. Unfortunately, for that master class. She's got them both lined up now. I think. Oh no, she's only got that one. Never mind. There you go. So many healers. Same with Mercedes, she needs both. Blaine's gonna need both if I put her on that, which I probably will. The Lord of Casters. Let's go ahead and... Oh, she's actually got stars on Reason. Interesting.
I would like... Oh! I would like...
There you go. And that's all our points. Still got 3 people with maxed out stuff too. Which ain't bad. Group tasks. I'm pretty sure I do still want you guys on that. For better or worse. We've only got 2-star expected result. What's the highest we can get here? Ingrid on there. 4 stars. Man. That's really high, actually. But I do want Felix and Ash gaining writing experience anyway. I'll need it at some point. And for the first time in forever, I'm going to change some goals here. We're gonna do sword, writing. It's gonna be a whole lot of changes here. You, Sylvain. Curiously, he's got himself marked out for heavy armor. Could make a man of the people, right? I mean, that's basically what he is. What's the exclamation point mean? Just ones that he's said, I guess. Put him back on man of the people. Mercedes. Reason and Faith. You, no, not sword. You also do Reason and Faith. Ingrid is fine where she is. Flame doesn't need lances. Don't be silly. Fool. There you go. Alright, look at all of the writing everyone's learning. Stupid master classes requiring writing. Not all of them require writing.
Professor.
Axe and flying to become a wyvern rider? No. Why you would do that? You fool. That is not your duty. Sierra's birthday. Not gonna host a tea party with Sierra, you just have some flowers. You'll be aight.
Here's the result, Professor.
Only good. These two are not very good together, but I knew that, so... Do they gain more XP based on my professor level as well, or is it just set? I would assume it's just set, but I don't really know. Today's a battle day, yeah. Certifications, Dimitri, there you go. It says D+ or higher. Only a 67%. But I would like to make him a lord, let's try it. Oh, he failed. We don't need these intermediates anymore, I don't think. What do you mean? Oh, 1 per day. Oh, never mind. That's unfortunate. We don't need the intermediates anymore, though, unless I want to start, like, mastering random classes. Which I don't think I do. Yeah, most of my units are going to be cavalry units. Or casters, which are not cavalry units, comically enough. Marketplace. Items, buy. We're going to start slapping together some seals at some point, probably. Never mind. We're gonna be slapping together a whole lot of nothing. Ignore me. Just want to see what we have. Everyone should have appropriate kinds? No, you don't. Oh, because you can't. Never mind. Wait, no, we already... Do that for me. We just need to equip the proper battalions, assuming we can, because we have some chilling. Let's repair, right? For rusty weapons? No, repair for broken weapons. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna do this. Inventory. Alright, there's more support stuff to look at. Items, store all. Fix up everyone's inventory and all that. All of this is gonna happen off screen, so, except battalions. Battalions we're gonna do right now, because it'll take about 2 seconds, I think. Sylvain. Can you? No, you cannot, because it requires B. Move +5, so he gains stride. Lots of avoid and charisma. Also B for those. I don't think she can use them either. Nope. Moves adjacent foe to the opposite side of the unit. That's actually pretty nice. Shuffles people around. But yeah, neither of them can use the things I wanted them to do, unfortunately. But, oh, there's a billion support scenes to watch. Including one with Rhea, for some reason. Well, all these support scenes are gonna be another video, because I think that's gonna be longer than like the 7 minutes of time I approximately have here. So between this video and the next video, I'm going to fix everyone's inventory and abilities that everyone has equipped, because I think we have a bunch of miscellaneous abilities on people that are not currently being used, like model leader. What's that do? Ah, Italian. But yeah, we've got a bunch of abilities. I could probably do with some shuffling around. So for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time where we do more support scenes. There's a lot of those in this game. Who could have guessed, I know.